The Legend of Dr. Hinohara. Hello family. We often think of medicine as a young person's game. We imagine doctors rushing through hospital corridors, saving lives with high-tech equipment. But one of the most influential physicians in history did not make his biggest impact in his 30s or 40s. He made it in his hundreds. I am talking about the legendary Dr. Shigeaki Hinohara. He was the chairman of St. Luke's International Hospital in Tokyo, and he continued to see patients, write books, and lecture until he passed away at the incredible age of 105. He was not frail. He was not bedridden. He was sharp, active, and vibrant until his very last days. Dr. Hinohara did not believe that longevity came from expensive surgeries or magical pills. He believed it came from a specific way of living. He famously said that energy does not come from sleeping or eating well, energy comes from feeling good. Today, I want to break down the 3 non-negotiable rules that drive Hinohara followed every single day. These are simple habits that kept his arteries soft, his muscles strong, and his mind brilliant for over a century. If we want to live long, we should not listen to the theorists. We should listen to the man who actually did it. Rule 1: Master the art of hunger. The first rule Dr. Hinohara lived by was controversial to many nutritionists, but biologically, it was the secret to his clear arteries. He treated food as fuel, not as entertainment. For breakfast, he drank coffee, a glass of milk, and some orange juice with a tablespoon of olive oil. That is it. For lunch, he usually drank milk and ate a few cookies, or nothing at all if he was busy working. For dinner, he had a small meal of vegetables, a little fish, and rice. He ate meat only twice a week. Now, I am not telling you to skip lunch. But look at the principle behind his routine. He practiced extreme caloric restriction without malnutrition. In the medical world, we know that obesity is the #1 driver of inflammation. Extra fat tissue is not just dead weight, it acts like a separate organ that pumps inflammatory chemicals into your blood 24 hours a day. Dr. Hinohara kept his weight stable from the time he was 30 years old until he was 100. He never retired his waistline. The olive oil in his morning juice is particularly fascinating. Olive oil helps keep the arteries flexible and skin young. By keeping his calories low, he kept his metabolic waste low. He didn't force his liver and kidneys to work overtime digesting massive meals 3 times a day. He believed that we overload our organs. His rule was simple: always leave the dinner table feeling like you could eat a little bit more. Rule 2: take the stairs, 2 at a time. The second rule is about physical discipline. But Dr. Hinohara did not go to the gym. He did not run marathons. Instead, he integrated exercise into his daily necessity. He famously said, "I take 2 steps at a time to get my muscles moving." Even at age 100, he refused to use the elevator and rarely used the escalator. When he had to, he walked up the escalator. This small habit, taking stairs 2 at a time, is actually profoundly brilliant from a physiological perspective. As we age, we lose type 2 muscle fibers. These are the fast twitch fibers responsible for power and balance. When you step up 2 stairs at once, you are forced to engage your glutes and your quadriceps explosively. You are lifting your entire body weight against gravity. This is natural resistance training. We call the loss of muscle sarcopenia. Sarcopenia is the beginning of the end for many seniors. Once the legs get weak, you fall. Once you fall, you end up in the hospital. Once you are in the hospital, the immune system declines. By forcing his legs to work hard every single day, simply by navigating his environment, Dr. Hinohara protected his independence. He kept his femur bones dense and his balance center sharp. His message to us is clear: do not look for convenience. Look for the hard way. Park your car far away. Carry your own groceries. Take the stairs. Convenience is the enemy of longevity. Rule 3: never retire, find your Ikigai. The third rule, and perhaps the most important one for brain health, was his philosophy on retirement. Dr. Hinohara believed that you should never retire. And if you must, it should be well after the age of 65. He scheduled his appointments books up to 5 years in advance, even when he was 100. He had a reason to wake up. In Japan, this concept is known as Ikigai, your reason for being. Medical science shows that there is a massive spike in mortality rates for men and women within the first 5 years of retirement. Why? Because without a schedule, without a purpose, and without social contribution, the brain begins to atrophy. When you stop learning, your neuroplasticity, the brain's ability to wire new connections, stops. Dr. Hinohara shifted his focus as he aged. In his later years, he didn't just practice medicine, he volunteered. He traveled across Japan teaching children about the value of life. He worked 18 hours a day, 7 days a week, not because he needed the money, but because he needed the purpose. He taught us that we must contribute to society. The moment you think, I am done, let others take care of me, you signal to your body that it is time to shut down. Whether it is gardening, teaching, volunteering, or helping with grandchildren, you must have a mission that is bigger than yourself. The bonus lesson: distract the pain. I want to share one final, beautiful lesson from Dr. Hinohara regarding pain management. He believed that science alone cannot cure humans. He believed in music, in animals, and in fun. He observed that when children have a toothache, if you play a game with them, they forget the pain. He applied this to seniors too. He believed that hospitals should have music, art, and laughter. Biologically, this makes perfect sense. Fun and creativity release dopamine and endorphins. These are natural painkillers. When you are obsessed with your illness, when you focus on your knee pain or your back pain, the neural pathways for pain get stronger. By focusing on music, on joy, on serving others, you literally gate the pain signals in the spinal cord. Energy, as he said, comes from feeling good, not just from the mechanics of the body. Conclusion: become the architect of your life. My dear friends, Dr. Hinohara's life is a testament to the power of the human spirit. He showed us that genes are not destiny. If you control your waistline, if you keep your legs moving against gravity, and if you keep a fire of purpose burning in your heart, your body will serve you well into your hundreds. We do not have to accept that old age means becoming weak. We can choose to be like Dr. Hinohara. Strong, useful, and vibrant until the very last breath. I hope you incorporate these small habits into your life today. Do not wait for tomorrow. Take the stairs today. Eat a lighter dinner tonight. Find your purpose. If you found this video inspiring, please share it with someone you love. Let us age with wisdom and grace. Stay healthy, stay blessed.